Bundy run 5 miles, December 1st, 2024. This is going to be part 6 on the Theodore Bundy as a continuation. There were 2 other incidents struck me very odd. One, Vicki worked at Southern Bell. Jeannie worked at Southern Bell and was partially out of the home. Debbie, for some reason, I never saw her again after about 9, somewhere during the 9th, maybe 10th grade. She didn't graduate with us. She was went in some kind of accelerated program, I think. Okay, so all the stuff happened when we were almost 13. Now, as a sea change till you're 14, you have menstruation, you're maturing, your clothes have to be newer because your arms are bigger, your chest is bigger, all of that. So she came by, and I wasn't seeing her that much. There were too many incidents, too much wildness for me. So anyway, she came by and said she had to take a note up to some guy in Riviera Apartments. And she was riding her bicycle. So obviously we weren't 15 yet because we weren't driving. So it was maybe a year and a half later. And so we rode our bikes up there, and my dad had to put air in the tires. I kind of remember that because we hadn't been using our bikes. I used my bike because I rode the bus, walked. I usually walked her 3 miles to go to Forest High School anyway. But I rode my bike some, listened to Stevie Wonder and stuff. But anyway, I did get to use a 63 Bel Air. I think about 11th and 12th grade, I got to use my dad's white Chevy Bel Air. But anyway, so she came and she had a pastel bike. I don't know if it was pink or green. For some reason, I think it might have been green. It had a wicker basket. And she had this typewritten 3 or 4 page note she had to give to some guy. And I figured it was one of her sisters was breaking up with someone or something. And I said, okay. So I had a Western Flyer, metallic blue, a larger kind of bike. It was a nice bike, nothing mechanical on it, no derailleurs or anything like that. It was I don't know what year this was, maybe 69 or something. Anyway, we rode up to Riviera Apartments, and they were under construction in 66, by the way. Anyway, about the same time that we ran into him at 67 at Forest High School. At Jeb Stewart. But anyway, so we'll ride up there. We had to leave our bikes unlocked downstairs and go up this little tunnel up to the 2nd floor. And I mentioned it before, he kind of looked like Michael Nesmith. There was a period where their hair was longer, but it wasn't long. It was under the ears kind of long, to the neck long, but not long enough to tie a ponytail. And it seemed like he was wearing maybe a tan turtleneck and white jeans or something. I don't remember. Maybe blue jeans, and there was shag carpeting. And we went in there. It was just like a 1-bedroom apartment. And it must have been, I wanted a glass of water, so I started to walk towards the refrigerator. I said, I'm going to get, he said, no. And then he said, I'll get you one. And he went to this kitchenette area where there was an island with white Formica countertop, a little round island in the middle of the kitchenette. And above it, now this is the part, and I couldn't say it was the same guy. I saw him from the rear view mirror of Theodore Bundy, but he had the same hair coloring. He was kind of tallish, and he kept grinning. And I started worrying about our bicycles. And he said not to go to the refrigerator, which I thought was odd. You don't even open it. And then above the island was a bicycle wheel with kitchen utensils, and I'd never seen that before. He had kitchen utensils around there, and Debbie gave him the letter, and he's kind of looking at it, he folded it, and he's smiling. And I just wanted to get out. I had this feeling, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. But he seemed like he was smiling all the time. I don't know. The guy was different too, not talking. And was it him? I don't know. Because he'd had a different look with the hair. The hair was longer. He had a boy cut in 67. Okay, I just wanted to put this as part 6 as a Oh, did I tell you? And another thing is, in our young adulthood, and I don't know whether we were grown and out on our own, like 19 or 20, but Debbie's father, the estranged father, the ex-husband, had got Vicki and Debbie were going to go to Austria for a semester. I don't know if it was college and also with Debbie being high school. I don't know. But Vicki and Debbie were going to go to Austria, and they needed to learn to ski. When they first said, we need to learn to ski, my thought was, water ski, But she wanted to learn to ski, and she was just all excited about going to Austria for, I guess a 6 months course or something. And I thought that was odd because around that time period, Bundy tells his older lady friend, the nurse, that he's going back to Colorado because he's a ski instructor. Could it be that Vicky and Debbie went to Colorado to learn to ski before they took off to Austria? There's something went on with that family. I'm sorry. There's something odd. Thank you.